Hi guys, welcome to Old Town Bratislava. I'm just looking at the signage here and it's saying Castle Historical Center. So what that means is this is actually a touristy area and is obviously a place to visit. So in most places across Europe and across Asia and across the Middle East, they do have an old town, and it's always good to check out how old towns are to give you a taste of, the country's culture. So let me take you around this old town and let's see what the old town has to offer. Okay, so just walking around the old town area, I can see that there's a lot of tourists around, as expected anyway. If they don't have any tourists around, I'll be shocked. So I came here yesterday to kind of, understand what sort of things can be done in this particular area, and it was really busy. A lot of English accents, a lot of American accents, so that tells you there were a lot of British and American around. Also, there were a lot of people like drinking and having good vibes in general. So in terms of things to do, obviously they have fancy restaurants around. I'm not sure of the prices. It might be expensive, it might be cheap. I've got no idea. But I might go to one of the restaurants today. And if I go to any restaurant, it's got to be a Slovakian restaurant. Oh, I think that's a Slovak traditional restaurant. So I might go there today actually. Okay, yeah, so that looks like a good one actually. So I might go in there today. Slovak traditional restaurant. And also I've noticed that they put like, they normally put like a fur type cloth on the chairs, and I think it's to keep you warm. So I'm going to compare this old town to that of Krakow and Warsaw. I could already see people telling me, how dare you compare Krakow and Warsaw to the old town in Bratislava. But I think I'm allowed to anyway. I don't think there's anything that stops me from doing that anyway. I'm allowed to obviously compare various old towns just to give you an insight of how I feel. So this particular old town, to me, it looks quite old. If you look at all the structure or all the buildings, I mean, it's got an old vibe. Let me just show you what I'm talking about. So if you look at these buildings, for example, they do look quite old. So it shows that they are old buildings that are well maintained. So that's a good thing. So I would say, first impression, it looks good. It looks old. It looks well maintained. There's significant amount of tourists around. It's got a number of alleyways which I like. I always like it when they have alleyways like this. So yeah, so it's an interesting place to be, I would say. Moving on. So what I did yesterday as well was I spoke to a number of people that work here, just to kind of understand the busy times, when customers normally come, what sort of things you expect when you come to the old town. And they were quite insightful and helpful anyway, so that was really good. I wonder what building this is. Looks like a good building. I mean, a nice building. I mean, I said good building. Okay, so that's the University Library in Bratislava. What I did as well, which I normally do, is I did watch a number of Old Town Bratislava vlogs, and I must say some buildings are quite popular. So this particular section in Old Town I did see in most vlogs, and I did see this particular hotel. So I'm so lucky to be able to record today, because the rain was quite heavy this morning. It's still kind of raining, so I might have to stop recording at some point. But the rain was quite heavy, and I had to obviously think of other options. But I must say I'm opportune to record. So this is another old building that looks like a university. Yeah, so it looks like a university building as well. So in most old towns as well, they always have particular themes. So the color of the building is normally very similar. It's normally like brick red or like yellowish for some reason. Also, I've noticed that they do have a number of embassies around. I'm not going to record the door because of security reasons, but it looks like they have the Portuguese embassy here, and that looks like the Republic of Albania as well. But I'm not going to go next to the door. They might not let you record the door for security reasons. But yeah, so as I was saying, old towns normally have a particular color or theme, which is quite interesting. Also, I really had a good time yesterday though. So obviously I've had a nice meal, so I decided just to take a walk around Old Town. And oh man, it was really good. You don't get any funny stares or things like that. Obviously I was the only black person walking here, walking around here. I didn't see any black person here aside from, actually I did see two black people, but they were selling stuff. They were not tourists. I think they live here. They must live here anyway because they sell stuff. But in terms of tourists, I think I was the only black tourist here. In terms of black people in general, I've seen a number of black people that work here in the town center area, and they were very, very nice. Most of them would come to you and say hello, which is quite good though. You go to certain countries and you know, you don't see a lot of your people there. I mean, a lot of black people there, but it was good to see some black people here. I did see some black people in Poland as well, so that was good as well. And I did talk to some of them as well on a personal level, so it was good. And it was good to see that they were doing well as well. So it's not just black people that are just there, you know, struggling. They were actually doing very well, so that's good to see. Okay, let's see what they have here. So as you can see, they have all those things on the chair. It'll be interesting to sit on one of them just to feel how warm it is. I might try some coffee later on. I just feel like I need to get caffeinated, so I might try some coffee in this area later. In terms of neighboring countries coming to visit Slovakia, yes, they do have a number of people from neighboring countries that come to visit, as you'd expect. In my hotel today, I did talk to a guy from Austria, and I asked him, oh, what are you doing in Slovakia? And he said, oh, they were doing a salsa event and he decided to come over. Also, there are a lot of people from Hungary as well, because Hungary is a neighbor to Slovakia. One thing I realized as well is a lot of the people that come to visit don't stay for too long. I don't know why. It might just be that there's not a lot to do in Bratislava, but a lot of them tend to spend a night or two and they're off. Obviously I'm here longer. Came on Friday, looking to go on Monday, and it's not because I felt that there's a lot to do here. It was just a break for me as well, because I felt I needed some more days to relax. So that's the main reason why. Also, if you come to Old Town, there's a particular thing that you would see here that you don't see elsewhere. So there's a man that sits. He doesn't sit actually, he stands on the ground basically, but his face is showing on the surface. Yeah, so I'll show you now. I think they call him man at work or something. So it's just literally a man. It's looking like he's working on the road. So more than half of his body is on the ground and his face is literally up. I'll show you in a minute anyway. Okay, so I told you guys that you know, there's a guy that is sitting, or is standing, sorry, on the ground. So that's him anyway. So he's called, I mean, they call him man at work. So that's just him standing. I don't want to block people's picture, but that's him anyway. So a lot of people come here and take pictures when they see him anyway. I did see him the last time I came, which was a few years ago. So that particular figure has been there for a long time. So feel free to come and take a picture. Even some people say if you don't take a picture with that man, you haven't been to Bratislava. So it's one of the main touristy things that you need to see. So feel free to take a picture when you come to Bratislava. Okay, moving on. They do have a lot of shisha spots here as well. So when I came yesterday, I was looking for a place to smoke shisha, and I did find one. So if you're into shisha, you will definitely get it here. Also, in terms of customer service, the customer service in Bratislava is really good. I did see a number of customer reviews about certain places, and they were saying, oh, if you're not a local, they wouldn't obviously serve you properly. They only like serving Slovaks properly. That's not true. So all the places I've been to anyway, I was treated as a #1 customer. So customer service here is top notch. Don't listen to what anyone is saying. The Slovaks are nice. They're nice to everyone anyway. I don't think they single out people and provide good customer service to those people. Okay guys, I just spoke to a Slovak just now. He said, oh, I saw you yesterday recording, and I said, oh yeah? And he said, yeah, I did see you. So he was asking for my channel, and I just obviously told him my channel on YouTube. Okay, so a lot of the buildings here are very, very historical. Let me see what this building is. So Republic of Slovakia. I'm not sure if this is a council building, but it does look like one. So I would say it's a government building for Slovakia. And that's another government building here, but not a Slovakian government building though. Let me see. I don't know what building this. Oh, French. Okay, so that's a French embassy. So I think Old Town has a lot of embassies. It's just like certain parts of London where you'd see like embassies around. So they have a lot of embassies here. So I suppose for people that need consular services, they can come here. I don't think the Slovaks will be coming here for visas anyway, because the Slovaks are part of the EU and they wouldn't require a visa to go to France and to most European countries anyway. So I don't think they'll be coming here to get visas. I think most of the people that would come here are either residents of other countries that live here and they need consular services basically. But yeah, it's so interesting to know. I didn't know they had a significant amount of embassies around this area. Also, they do have so this old town is quite interesting as well. So it's not like they have just food and drinks and things like that. They have a lot of offices as well, so that's quite interesting to know. And they do have a lot of mini hotels. So that's one hotel there. So they have all these small hotels. I think what I need to do in the future as well is to kind of lodge into one of the small hotels to see how it is. I tend to stay in the bigger hotels, but sometimes people recommend that you go to the smaller ones. Because of how small they are, they're able to provide you fantastic customer service. So in the future, I'll definitely try the smaller hotels just to kind of see what sort of service you can get from that. Okay, moving on. We're still in Old Town Bratislava. I love saying Bratislava. What a wonderful name to have as a city. I'm trying my best to make sure I've covered all areas, because I know my subscribers, the next thing they're going to say is you haven't covered the whole Old Town. You haven't covered all areas of Old Town. So I'm trying my best to cover all areas. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk all the way back. I think there are certain areas I've missed, and I want to make sure I've covered it. Okay, so should you drive when you come to Bratislava? That's the question. I would say there's no point of driving if you're just going to hang around Bratislava, because I covered this in one of my videos where I said they've got good transport systems anyway, so I don't think there's any point. And a lot of the hotels will charge you for parking. So my hotel, for example, is charging 12 euros per day. Yeah, so to me, why spend 12 euros per day? Yeah, what you can actually do is you can walk around Bratislava. Most places, or most touristy places, are short distance anyway, so what's the point of spending significant amount of money to travel or to rent a car or to park a car? So my recommendation is just walk around. Also, that's good for you anyway, because you'd get good cardio. So I would say don't bother renting a car, just literally hi. Yeah. Do you live in Slovakia?
No, I don't actually.
Oh, you're a tourist?
Yeah, I am.
Whereabouts?
I'm from Nigeria, but I live in France.
Oh yeah, I live in England.
Ah, nice.
Yeah, I'm just here YouTubing.
Cool.
Yeah, cool. All right, take care. Yeah. Do you want to subscribe to my channel? Is that okay? I'll type it in. So he's from France. He's here to visit. It's always good to see people visiting. Have you got internet? Yeah.
Yeah, I do.
Cool. So do you normally travel a lot?
This year I've been doing a lot of travel, yeah.
Okay.
So I'm actually just coming from Vienna.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's one of my videos. Oh, Vienna. I'm going to Vienna tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah. How did you find Vienna?
No, it was pretty nice.
Is it?
It's a super huge city as well, and so many nice things to do there.
Okay.
You would definitely enjoy it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Nice talking to you.
Nice talking
yeah,
to
take
you.
care, yeah?
Yeah, have a
cool.
good one.
Yeah. Okay, so he's Nigerian by origin, but he lives in France. So he's a lovely guy. yeah, it's always good to talk to black people when you see them, isn't it? Because in my head I was thinking, does he actually live here? But it was good to talk to somebody that actually doesn't live here and is just here to visit. And he's also just been to Vienna, and I'm going to Vienna tomorrow, so I'm really looking forward to that trip. I know it's going to be a very interesting one. So I know I keep talking about going to Vienna, and I've not told you guys what time I'm planning to go. So I'm planning to travel around 9 o'clock in the morning. The journey is only like an hour, 10 minutes. So it's not far at all. So I should be getting to Vienna around 10 something. So it's going to be a very interesting one. And I'm looking to cover as much as possible when I get to Vienna. And I'm only spending 1 day anyway. I don't think I need more than a day. Although Vienna is quite big, but I don't think it's worth me sleeping over. So that'll be a very, very interesting one tomorrow. Okay, so I'm going to try to visit Bratislava Castle today. The main castle that most people go to anyway, if I have the chance and if it doesn't rain. If I don't do it this time, I'll probably do it on another trip. But yeah, so this is literally like an area that you can relax in as well if you visit. If you're tired of walking, then you might as well just sit here and chill. I would say come here and spend at least 2-3 nights. It's worth it. Some people recommend 1 night in Bratislava. I would say you actually need more than 1 night. I don't think you can do a significant amount in 1 night. I think you actually need more. But obviously, that's my opinion. I can't really talk for people anyway. Let's keep walking to see what else they have here. So yesterday when I came, I did see an area full of restaurants. I just want to take you guys there, so all you foodies can go there when you come. When you come around. Yeah, so I'm just walking towards where all the restaurants are, to show you where you could have lunch, dinner, whenever you come here. Also, I'm looking at some places on my right. I think that's Savoy. I don't know if that's Savoy Hotel and Restaurant, but I could see Savoy there. Savoy is quite expensive anyway, so when I went to Madeira, I went to the Savoy there. It was quite expensive. I think per night you pay thousands of pounds for certain rooms anyway, so I'm not sure if Savoy is a recommended hotel to stay in, but I suppose it depends on your pocket anyway. If you have the money, then feel free to spend it, I suppose. But I think they have Radisson Blu and Carlton, Ritz-Carlton Hotel maybe, around that area, but I'm not going to walk towards that area. I don't see the need to do that. Okay, so restaurants are around here. So if you want to find out where the restaurants are, once you come into Old Town from the town center area, just walk all the way to the end and you'd see all the restaurants around. I'm not sure if all these restaurants are Slovakian, but looking at them, it looks like it's a mixture of Slovakian, Argentinian, and American, and Italian as well. So they've got varieties here. My suggestion would be to go to the Slovakian restaurants. Some people in the comment area might say, oh, hold on, you always say that, but you've been to a kebab shop already, like you said in one of your videos. Yes, I've been to one, but I'll definitely have some Slovakian food before I go. That's normal. I normally have that every time. So I'm definitely going to one. So I think this is, oh yeah, this is a Slovakian restaurant. What's the name of this restaurant? I think that might be the name. I'm not sure. Oh yeah. This is a Slovakian restaurant, isn't it? What's the name? Is that the name?
Slovak food.
Yes. So, oh, that's what it means.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
but what's the name of your restaurant?
Slovak house.
Slovak House. Okay, so guys, come to Slovak House to have some good Slovakian national food. I'm sure you'd love it. Also, they have places here where they sell varieties, literally. I don't know what that is anyway. Sorry, can I ask you a question? So what are you selling? What's this?
Gaštany.
Oh, okay. That looks nice. Yeah, thanks. Okay. Yeah, so they sell various things here. They even sell souvenirs. Okay. I don't know the prices. It looks expensive though. But it might not be anyway. But I'm looking at the prices from here. Some things look over £1. So who knows? Yeah. But yeah, so they have souvenirs here if you want to buy stuff. So feel free to. Okay, so moving on. They have an opera building as well in Old Town. Wow, that's massive. Okay. That looks quite big. Let me show you. So that's the building, and I'm not sure if it's just an opera building. It might have other things. I mean, they might be doing other things in that view. Oh yeah, ballet as well. Wow, that is a massive building. Definitely something for you to come and see when you come around. Interesting. Okay, let's keep moving. So at the moment it's drizzling, but you know, one of those drizzles that you can't actually feel is quite hard to explain. Like, it's the tiniest drizzle ever. Like, I can feel the rain, but I can't at the same time. So hard to explain. So I suppose that's the sort of weather you'd get around this time. For those that are used to European weather anyway, you wouldn't find this as bad weather, because it's just okay. But for those that are not used to European weather, you might find it cold. So obviously, if you're coming from places like Asia or the Middle East, you might find it slightly cold or cold. I'm used to this weather anyway. I can actually wear a t-shirt in this weather, but because I'm vlogging, it'll be silly of me to do that, because sometimes you don't feel cold, but your body might start to feel sick. So you just need to be very careful of what you wear, literally. So for me anyway, just to be safe, I do wear a jacket, but I'm not actually cold at all. Okay, so we're still walking around the Old Town Centre. I mean the Old Town area, not centre, pardon me. So there's this building here, but I don't know what building this is. It is massive. They've got some really fancy buildings around Old Town. It would be good to know what building this is. If I could speak to a local, it would be nice to find out what building this is. Sorry, do you know? Yeah, it's amazing, isn't it?
Ich bin Germany, Deutsch.
Yeah.
Selber Gast.
Oh yeah.
Holland.
Yeah. Oh, are you from the Netherlands?
Deutschland.
Oh, Germany.
Ja.
Oh yeah, Germany. Yeah. BMW. Yeah, he's from Germany. Yeah, he's amazed as well. He doesn't know what building that is, but hi, are you Slovaks? Yeah. What building is that? You don't know? Oh, you don't know what building this is? You're from Slovakia?
Yeah, we know it's good
from
Bratislava,
but we don't know.
Okay, alright, thank you anyway. Yeah. Okay, nobody seems to know what building this is. I'm going to find out myself. It looks like they've got a sign somewhere in front. You see, that's the difference between me and other people. I'm not saying I know everything, but I try to know everything. So even though I don't know what building this, even though I don't know what building this is, if I was asked in London and I don't know, I would find a way of knowing. That's just me anyway. Okay, let's find out. Okay, I'm looking around. It's saying here ticket office. Ticket office. Might this be part of the Opera House? No, I don't think it is. It's a really odd one though, that no one knows what this building is. So that's the front bit. It's saying something there. Let me try and translate that to English. It's saying Philharmonia. I don't know what that means, but I'll try and convert that to, so from Slovakian to English. I like to know everything. I must know. I don't care. I must know. I didn't come all the way here not to know what I'm doing or what building I'm looking at. I must know by all means possible. So I swear to God, this is so difficult. So I've typed it in my phone. Okay, so this is for my subscribers. Yeah, so if any of my subscribers know what this building is, please tell me. Please put it in the comment area or in the comment section, pardon me. It'll be so good to know. It's saying Slovakia Philharmonia. I know I'm getting that spelling, or sorry, that pronunciation wrong. Sorry, it's saying Slovakia. I think it'll be difficult for me to obviously show you guys what the top of the building says. Yeah, I think it's hard to show you, but it's saying Slovakia Philharmonia. I'm getting that pronunciation wrong. Pardon me, yeah. And it's on a road called Namesti Ugena. Listen, let me not pronounce it. I'm killing it now. But if you know what building that is, please drop it in the comment section. Okay, guys. So, what have I showed you so far in Slovakia? I've showed you some old-looking buildings. I've also shown you some restaurants and some bars. I know what people are going to say now is, you've not shown the whole of Old Town. Can I just say, when I do vlogs, it's impossible for me to show the whole area. That's actually not the purpose of my vlogging. The reason why I do this is to show you parts of the area. There's no possible way I can show you the whole area because I need to cover other parts of the city. So I'm going to have to end it here. It looks like the drizzle is becoming proper rain. If you haven't obviously subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. Please comment. Please let me know what you think, and I'll catch you in my next video. Take care, guys. Bye.